Haunted Hill, aka Haunted Halls. Now, this does not actually have the jumping problems that Ooze does. Unfortunately, I believe it's the only game to not have those problems. So you can really compare this to Tomb Raider, and just it's it's almost like the same game. This is this is just awful. You move so slow, you fall so slow, you die in one hit. I haven't actually died yet, which is a complete shock. Now, ordinarily this jumping control would completely mess me up, but like, all right, that skull sort of stayed there forever. The jumping control is completely messed up. I'm using a Super Nintendo controller to play it though, because my the NES USB controller doesn't connect right for some reason. I'm gonna have to get it repaired, and because of that, these the controls aren't nearly as impossible to manage. If I was playing it on an actual Nintendo controller, I would jump into enemies and shoot as I fell into pits. And everything just starts flickering. Chill out. I wish I could, but this is Ooze jumping control. And I believe this is the one where if you fall more than a centimeter, you die. Let's see. Yes. You turn into a snowball if you fall one block. Like, I fell into the block. Nope. That's because the jumping control is unresponsive. Sharks. I don't know if you'd want to classify this as a shooter. Every one of these games has, like, some kind of shooting element. I don't know if you'd want to put it in the bad shooter category. It's certainly as eventful as Jupiter Scope. I'll give it that much. Uh, would you really want to pay even $4 to play this? No, you wouldn't. It, Yes, I am intentionally dying just so that I can move on. I'm trying to remember which game that sound effect came from. The dying sound effect, it sounds really familiar. But I just can't place which game it's from. I'm sure I'll remember in time. Alright. No more sharks. Not that there were any to begin with. Megalonia. Another shooter. Were you surprised? You shouldn't have been. You'll notice that this thing has complete rapid fire. Look at they've gotten rid of the pesky enemies trying to attack you routine. The background is slightly interesting now that these McDonald's logos are here. I'll give it that much, but other than that, no. I'd thank you for killing me. I want to check if you die from going up to it. No, you don't. Like, these games are so bad. Like, the sanity meter is going down. I'm sorry, but that death sound effect is just funny. I don't know why. Just because all the sound effects in this one so far are just so terrible. And then the death is just a beep. I die from falling on that car, or whatever it is. Last game of this session, Atmos Quake. You want to guess what this is? I'm gonna guess that it's a space shooter. I was right. Up until now, it was almost as exciting as Jupiter Scope and Sharks. You gotta be careful of those space flowers and that, like, upside down space grass. Ooh, they're turning orange now, and so am I. No, I didn't know I could get killed by that satellite. Oh well, I don't want to play that anyway. Alright, well, that's it for the first page of games. Now moving on to the second. The first, or should I say 19th, is Meong. This is actually the only game that I can think of that you do not shoot in. It's a puzzle game where you move and then you die like that. If you wait long enough, I think it's like 30 seconds, the tiles that will kill you reveal themselves, such as like that. But I don't want to wait that long. I don't want to play the game anyway, which is just as well because I died. Oops. Space Dreams. I was talking about strange enemies in, I think, Megalonia? I can't remember. This one, you're a pacifier shooting at teddy bears, number ones. More teddy bears as the screen jumps around. Dolls. Teddy bears, number ones, dolls, and safety pins. Safety pins that shoot at you, no less. I don't... Oh, mobiles, killer mobiles. I don't much care for this, but I always did like the way that the enemies were so bizarre. There was an A. I know that I don't know how I died. I see that the screen is sort of jumping around in the background. It normally doesn't do that. Like, even, I've recorded this before. I recorded the first 36 games before, but something happened with the audio, and I had to delete them. It corrupted, became really quiet. Anyway. Have we entered safety pin land? We have. Killer mobiles. I don't know how to pronounce that, actually. Mobile. Yeah, the screen's jumping around. I think it's because there's a lot going on that it starts to do that. I did not know that that circle could kill me. Can those hand-drawn stars kill me? No. I've always wanted to be a pacifier getting killed by a safety pin, so I think that's a noble way to go. I think I'm on my last life. Yes. Isn't that always how you want to die if you're a pacifier?